Welcome to Top 10 Travel, where we explore the best destinations and experiences the world has to offer. With so many wonderful places to visit in this big world of ours, picking the best travel spot can be a daunting task. To help today, we'll be showcasing the 10 best major league ballparks. If you love discovering new places, cultures, and adventures, make sure to hit the subscribe button and join our community of travelers and be notified of our weekly videos. For additional information and ideas to help you during your next trip, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Number 10. Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. Like Fenway Park, Wrigley Field allows baseball fans to relive the game's early years. In 2019, Wrigley, which first opened in 1914, underwent much-needed restorations and extensions. Fortunately, these modifications didn't alter the original Wrigley atmosphere in any way. The brick outfield walls in Wrigley Field, which are covered in ivy, are what make it one of the best MLB stadiums. The scoreboard is likewise outdated and still handled by hand. The foreground displays views of Chicago's downtown. One of the best things about the stadium is that it is surrounded by residential residences and doesn't have any parking lots. The Wrigley Rooftops, a group of 16 neighboring residential building rooftops, also include seats and bleachers where fans may watch Wrigley Field events. Number 9. Dodger Stadium, home of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Some of the best baseball games in history have been played at Dodger Stadium. It is the second largest ballpark in the MLB, with a capacity of 56,000. In 2020, $100 million worth of renovations with a plethora of new fan amenities were finished. A beautiful backdrop is provided by the hills of Los Angeles. It's beautiful to see the Californian hills at dusk. A little outside of downtown Los Angeles is where the ballpark is situated. The surrounding entertainment can be a little restricted, and fans must make additional travel arrangements. The food at Dodger Stadium is excellent. Among the options available to fans are the Major League Carne Asada Nacho Helmet, Los Angeles' Extreme Bacon Wrap Dog, and traditional churros. The traditional mushy, salty flavor of the original Dodger dogs makes them a must-try. Number 8. Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox. The oldest stadium in the MLB, Fenway Park, was built in 1912 and transports fans back in time to a more traditional vibe. The Green Monster is one of any MLB ballpark's most recognizable stadium elements. At 37 feet tall, it is the league's tallest outfield wall. A couple of the seats at Fenway do have obstructed views, and the cuisine isn't very noteworthy. It does feature traditional Boston fare, including the renowned Fenway Frank hot dog and lobster poutine. And Fenway Park exudes history like no other stadium can. Number 7. T-Mobile Park, home of the Seattle Mariners. T-Mobile Park sets us apart from other MLB ballparks, even though every MLB ballpark is distinctive in some way. In the first place, the Mariners Stadium is one of only a few of stadiums that makes use of a retractable roof. Since Seattle frequently experiences rain, it is useful. Also, the stadium shares with Lumen Field, which is a nearby stadium and one of the top NFL stadiums, an almost unobstructed view of downtown Seattle from almost every seat. Wontons, pork bao buns, lobster rolls, ice cream sandwiches with a variety of toppings, and gourmet cookies are just a few of the delicious foods available at T-Mobile Park. Number 6. Oriole Park at Camden Yards, home of the Baltimore Orioles. Camden Yards is one of the top MLB stadiums because of the B&O Warehouse, which is located just a few feet behind Oriole Park. The former railroad brick warehouse, a focal point of Orioles' design, is 1,116 feet, 340 meters long and 8 floors high. It was finished in 1905. Jumbo lump crab cakes, fried Cajun catfish sandwiches, oyster po' boys, and other menu items at Oriole Park take culinary cues from the adjacent Chesapeake Bay. You can find places to eat like Bood's Barbecue and Dempsey's Brew Pub right outside the stadium on the south end of Utah Street. Number 5. Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. The Mets had a significant stadium refurbishment with cutting-edge amenities at Citi Field after demolishing Shea Stadium in 2009. Access to the Mets store and museum is provided by the main entrance, a magnificent example of rotunda architecture. Fans are greeted by a spotless Citi Field as they ascend the escalator. The Pepsi Cola veranda and Shea Bridge add distinctive features to the ballpark. making the back of the stadium the key factor in Citi Field's status as one of the greatest in the league. Fans can buy food from the surrounding concession stands while relaxing in the porch's laid-back atmosphere and playing activities like cornhole. One of the top MLB stadiums for food is Citi Field. In order to satisfy their supporters' appetites, the Mets provide them with burgers from a sizable Shake Shack, risotto balls from Arancini Brothers, and steak sandwiches from the renowned Pat LaFrieda meat purveyors. Number 4. Target Field, home of the Minnesota Twins. The home of the Minnesota Twins is in the prestigious downtown Minneapolis warehouse area. Several vibrant restaurants, bars, and hotels can all be reached on foot from its accessible location. On the left and right field sides of the stadium, there are also distinctive porches that add visual interest to the otherwise plain seats. With a wide variety of sausages, distinctive Indian dishes, Twinkies, burgers, and Korean fried chicken, Target Field food is widely regarded as the best in the MLB. Number 3. PNC Park, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates. PNC Park, the Pittsburgh Pirates' home stadium since 2001, is the best venue in MLB despite having one of the smaller seating capacities, just under 39,000. Each seat inside PNC Park will provide a breathtaking view of the bridge and the Pittsburgh skyline. With a combination of archways, steel truss work, and a grass field, PNC Park's architecture also hits the perfect notes. Manny's Barbecue, which serves pulled pork sliders, and the Pierogi Hoagie, which sells pierogies packed with pulled pork, potato, and cheese, are two of the best restaurants at PNC Park. PNC Park is the best stadium in the Major League Baseball because of its classic design, breathtaking vistas of the Pittsburgh skyline, the Allegheny River, the Roberto Clemente Bridge, and the exceptional field views from any seat. Number 2. Petco Park, home of the San Diego Padres. The stadium's construction around the Western Metal Supply Company warehouse, which is presently situated in the left field corner, is what makes Petco Park so unique. The brick structure was constructed in the middle of the 20th century, but the company went out of operation in the 1950s. Fans can watch games from the ledges of the warehouse, which has been preserved by the San Diego History Society. This is a feature that no other stadium in sports has. Although the ballpark is situated in the southern portion of downtown San Diego, it appears that every point in the stadium can see the skyline. Fans can almost always count on seeing a game in ideal conditions because the city has some of the best weather consistency in the country. The stadium is heavily influenced by Mexican cuisine, and all visitors must sample the birria tacos. Both the Friar Frank hot dog and the Gaglione Brothers cheesesteak should be tried. Number 1. Oracle Park, home of the San Francisco Giants. The Giants' Oracle Park offers both the vista of San Francisco Bay and some of the nicest city views in all of Major League Baseball. A home run ball crashes into the water, and boats and kayaks gather in the hopes of catching it. Home runs are blasted past Levy's Landing and into the bay, where there is a rush to catch the ball. Beside the stadium in downtown San Francisco, fans can get a bite to eat or a few drinks before the game. The bay and the San Francisco skyline can both be seen from some seats. One of the best dining options in all of MLB is found at Oracle Park. The crab sandwich, garlic fries, and clam chowder, followed by a Ghirardelli ice cream sundae for dessert, round off one of the best stadium experiences in the league. And there you have it, the 10 best Major League ballparks to visit. We hope you enjoyed this video and would love to hear about your experiences and any other places you recommend. Leave a comment below and let us know. Also, if you are interested in additional information and other things that can help you in your travel adventures, check out the links in the description below. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Top 10 Travel and be notified when our weekly videos become available. We'll see you in the next one, and happy and safe travels.